Okay, next, answering the question in page 220. The first question, what is meant by the implementation of the Twin Towers integration of knowledge? Twin Tower, it's mean, the first tower is mean religious science, second tower, general science, science and technology is merged. So the implementation of Twin Towers knowledge integration is an effort to unity or combine Islamic science with modern science of technology. The Twin Tower concept suggests that religious knowledge, general knowledge, science and technology hold equal standing and are mutually supportive, like two strong towers standing side by side. This integration aims to produce scholars and intellectuals who not only master science and technology, but also possess the deep understanding of religion, enabling them to make a holistic contribution to society. Question number two, explain the scope of the integration of knowledge implementation at the Faculty of Science and Technology in Sunan Ampel, Surabaya. So the aspect of implementation in curriculum, designing curricula that incorporate Islamic subjects relevant to science and technology fields, or science and technology courses that are infused with Islamic values. The research encouraging interdisciplinary research, combining scientific methods with religious perspectives to solve problems or advance knowledge. The learning, implementing learning method that focus not only cognitive aspect but also affective and psychomotor domains by instilling religious values and Islamic ethics in every learning process. The community service, developing community service program based on science and technology that also prioritize religious and humanitarian values, academic culture, and academic environment that supports dialogue between science and religion and encourages the academic commission to think holistically and transformatively. Human resource and changing the capacity of lecturer and student to understand and apply the concept of knowledge integration. Question number three, provide an example of how the integration of knowledge is implemented at Faculty of Science and Technology in Sunan Ampel, Surabaya in the field of research. So the research example is case 1, biomimicry based on Al-Quran and First and Hadith. This research could explore how the natural design principles mentioned in the Al-Quran, for example like beehive, honeycomb, can be applied in developing new eco-friendly and efficient technologies. Research can analyze Al-Quran first and hadiths that refer to specific natural phenomena, then use scientific methods to understanding the principle behind these phenomena and apply them in engineering or product design. The case study 2, nutritional content of halal food based on scientific and Al-Quran's perspective. This research can scientifically examine the nutritional content of and health benefit of foods recommended in the Al-Quran and Sunnah, such as date, honey, olive oil, and analyze their relevance to modern nutritional needs. Question number 4, provide an example of the implementation of knowledge integration in the field of teaching and learning at Faculty of Science and Technology, UIN Sunan Ampel, Surabaya. So, practicum, environmental biology and Islamic conversation ethics. During the environmental biology practicals, students would now only learn about ecosystem and biodiversity scientifically, but also encouraged the reflect on Islamic values regarding environmental preservation and responsibility towards the environment as a trust from Allah. Integration of ayat kauniyah in mathematics course. In the mathematics course, lecturer can provide example of mathematical application in natural phenomena mentioned in the Quran, such as calculating prayer times based on the sun's movement or geometric pattern found is in Islam architecture. Question number 5. What is your opinion on people who say that science and religion are based on different foundations and thus not cannot be united? In my opinion, the view that science and religion have different foundations and cannot be united in inaccurate and tends to separate reality. Also, their methodologies may differ. Science focus on empirical observation and verification, religion on belief and revelation. Their goal can be complementary. Science seeks to understand how the universe works, find causal laws, and develop technology. Religions seek to understand why the universe was created, provide meaning, purpose in life, and moral and ethical foundation. When separated to an extreme, science can lose its moral direction, and religion can become less relevant in facing the challenges of the world of the modern world. Integration allows the both to enrich each other. Science can strengthen faith by showing the grandeur of order growth creation, while religion can provide ethic and purpose for scientific development, preventing the misuse of knowledge and guiding in towards the well-being of humanity. Many Muslim scholars in the past successfully integrated both, demonstrating that there is no inherent contradiction between science and religion. Question number 6. Why can science not be fully used as proof for the verses of the Quran? The first is the Al-Quran is divine revelation whose truth is absolute and transcendent. The truth of the Al-Quran does not depend on scientific discovery or validation as it originates from the all-knowing God. Science is relative and constantly evolving. Scientific theories can change with new discoveries and better understanding. The primary focus of the Quran is guidance life for life and moral principles. While the Al-Quran contains many scientific allusions, its purpose is not to be a science textbook. Its goal is to guide humanity towards faith, piety, and good life. Methodology. Science uses empirical method and observation while understanding Al-Quran involves interpretation, linguistic history, and other Islamic science. Question number 7. In your opinion, what is the role of academic program and faculties in supporting the implementation of the integrated? My opinion, the role of study programs and faculties in supporting scientific integration is crucial, including integrative curriculum development, provide of resource like human resource and facilities, encouragement of interdisciplinary research capacity building of lecture, creation of the supporting academic culture as well as periodic evaluation and cooperation to ensure effective implementation. So that's all of my answer. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.